Welcome back to the Manc Entrepreneur YouTube channel, and in today's episode I'm asking a question: is email marketing dead? Now this is a question which I got asked on a webinar last Tuesday, and it was part of a much bigger topic that we were talking about, and I didn't feel I answered it as in-depth as I would have liked, hence why I'm now doing this episode on the channel to hopefully try and do it a little bit more justice. Now, hopefully you saw yesterday's video, and I don't want to go too much into that, but also I don't want to feel like I'm turning into too much of a fanboy of a particular person. However, he sums it up perfectly with this image. Marketers ruin everything. It is inherent. It is exactly what they do. They find a new platform, they play with it, and then they exploit it to its maximum potential in order to try and make it a profitable avenue in which to sell things. Now that is, Gary Vaynerchuk is exactly right, and if that little clip there when he said that was from a much I think it was a keynote that he did a few years ago, and it's still entirely relevant today. But he makes the point that years ago, maybe 5-6 years ago, when Groupon or Living Social emailed you and said, oh, you can get half price off at your nearest restaurant chain, you'd genuinely be excited about that. You get it, you'd used a voucher. Whereas in today's society, you probably just mark those items as spam and unsubscribe, and you know the open rate for Groupon and Living Social emails plummeted a few years ago, and they've never really recovered. Now the reason for that is super simple. Relevance is that email marketing got ruined by people who were just throwing out emails to you and to thousands, hundreds of thousands of other people which were not in any way targeted. They were blanket emails, and they would literally hope to catch the ones that were genuinely interested, and all the rest could wait for the next email where hopefully we might catch some of them. But what that did was create this attitude towards email now where we discard more and more of it as spam, or it's just not interesting because it isn't email. Now, myself and Matt have used a term for years, ever since starting our first business, and that is quite simple, that people want me-mail, not email. They want it relevant to them. I want to know something which I am interested in, not what John down the road is interested in. So email has certainly taken a hit, and again, we blame marketers. They do ruin everything eventually. However, and I am to blame as well. I do send marketing emails. However, I do like to think that I try and send much more targeted me-mail than email. So with that said, email is certainly nowhere near as effective as it once was. However, me-mail still has incredible potential. The problem is that too many businesses say, oh yeah, we do email marketing, but they do it in a lazy way. They do what we just said. We email them the same thing over and over again to everybody, hoping that they're somewhat interested. It pains me to say it, but eBay and Amazon are some of the worst at this, and they have all of the data in order to be some of the best. For example, you've probably experienced it. If you've got eBay or an Amazon account, you will have had the email a few days after purchasing. But the email, I'm going to pick on Amazon here. I remember buying a Bose head speaker, a little small speaker thing from Amazon. And I bought it. It came. It was great. Love it. Still use it. But about 3 and 5 days after I purchased, I got the email saying, oh, would you be interested in this? And it was the same style of speaker, just another one, and then maybe a different brand. And it was like, no, I've already bought that. It was quite a high ticket item. Why would I want another one? try and sell me some Bose headphones, or some, because now I know what the sound quality is good, and you can try and, sell me a related item, not sell me the same item that I've already bought. Same with TVs. People do it all the time. That was an industry that I was in for a long time. Someone buys a TV and then they say, oh, you were looking at 40-inch TVs. Here's some more 40-inch TVs. No. Try and sell me a Blu-ray player. Sell me a home cinema system. Don't try and sell me a related item. Don't try and sell me the same item. And that's the problem. And that is the reason why email is not working for so many businesses, is because they're not taking the time to segment lists properly and target individual people. Treat them as individuals, not as your email list as a singular entity. The opportunity for retarget marketing right now is huge, and for most businesses, you have the data available to you in order to retarget effectively. It just takes a little time, and that is where huge wins can happen. For example, I know a company which does sell consumer electronics, and they will send a blanket email out to everyone, but they have order details and order names and emails. So you could go through that list, do an export of your orders, and then start segmenting accordingly. Right, this group bought big screen TVs within the last year. They're probably not looking to buy another big screen TV, but they might want home cinemas or Blu-ray players. Or you might then think, well, this person bought a TV 5 years ago, before we had the likes of 4K smart TVs and all the rest of it. Maybe now is a good time to try and target them with an upgrade your kit email. Oh, check out the deal that we're doing on this 4K smart TV. Is it time to upgrade, sort of thing. It isn't hard. It doesn't have to be hard. It just takes a little time and effort, which is where people are failing. Segmentation is more important than ever. We live in a busy world full of distractions, and if I see, I pick up the majority of my email now on my phone, and if it doesn't catch my attention straight away, it gets deleted. And if I immediately think that it's not relevant to me, it's spam, I'm not going to read it, it's going to get deleted. I'm a great example of this. You have my attention span for about 4 seconds. If you've not won me in those 4 seconds, there's no chance that I'm gonna purchase from your email. So is email marketing dead? No, not by a long way. The problem is that very few people are doing it well anymore. You focus on me mail. What does the individual want, and how can we target a group of individuals who share a common interest? Segmentation. Segment your email list. Name them accordingly. And then tailor your email marketing to that group. You have the ability to do it. If you're selling online, you have order details, you have dates, you have times, you have email addresses. What's stopping you? Other than the fact it's a lot harder than to just put a pretty email together and click send to all. The difference is the return. The return on investment you will see, I guarantee, will be noticeable. And the crazy thing is, the people sending the emails know this deep down, because they do exactly the same. When they see emails which aren't relevant to them, they delete them. So why are you sending emails to people which they're not interested in? Because it's easy? Really? Email marketing is not dead. Retargeted marketing is huge. Segmentation, the opportunity is there. So if you're watching this right now and thinking that you fall into some of those email marketing traps, then take a look at your email marketing processes. Look at the lists. Are they segmented? Could they be segmented better? These are like quick fixes which should give you really noticeable results. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions at all, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll happily answer anything at all. And let me know, do you think email marketing is dead? Do you disagree with me? I'd love your opinion on this. I still think there's a huge opportunity for email marketing done well. And crucially, only send an email when you have something to say. That is you know, like the golden rule, don't spam people. If you've got a good offer, let them know. If you haven't, don't bother. Anyway, with that said, that's the end of my email marketing rant. I hope to catch you in the next video. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's video. Thank you for watching.